Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. This is Julie with Creed Freedom. I'd like to thank the Lord and give him credit for blessing me with these words that go out to the nations and kingdoms of the earth to root out and pull down, destroy and throw down, or to build and to plant. So before I forget, the Sunday vlog, he was there, I was there, they were there. Yeah, he really got into the piano playing at one point, and his view of the audience was like straight at me, so I couldn't really bring myself to even look at him like at all. Just he happened to sit in the middle, so I looked at him a little bit as he sat down, but that was about it. Yeah. And then later he helped with something like they had to put these like stickers up on a board at the front, and he helped with someone else at the front. So he's always going for those opportunities to like be seen sometimes. I don't think he like ever gets embarrassed, but as far as like speaking to me or anything, he was like he pretty well kept his distance, and I had asked I had like wanted to talk to a couple of different people just to say thank you for something and talk to someone else because Damaris was starting school, so we got a bit of attention for that. But Max went up on stage with her for a prayer. I didn't go up because I was a bit embarrassed. And I felt that's what the Lord was telling me to do is stay in my chair, so I did. So that was that. And yeah, she's starting school, so it's quite different here than in America. So it's not quite what you might have in your head, but I won't get into the details of the Austrian school system right now. So, so the Lord was talking to me about the situations that I'm in, and he did that thing again where he pats his pockets Peter Falk, like Peter Falk in The Princess Bride. Peter Falk's a big deal in Austria, by the way. Okay, it has nothing to do with nothing. Okay, so he did that. He said, right, well, and he did it like Peter Falk. And then he said, so we about to scoot on out of some of these here scenarios for you, little darling. So if you care to, hun. And yeah, doll, so I mean leaning on my versus your own. Oh, she trying, man. Trying real hard, boys, to consider just what them dang rewards gonna be, Papa, if I stick with yo versus my own. Ideas, bro. She got a few little Julie ideas, bub. What it really mean for her, bro, to be with a man who like a gentleman at all times usually dude, except when it come to hay. So therefore she overlookin' all of it, bro. Otherwise baby girl won't be able to pop into his face one day, bro, with a big old smile and a, hey, so how you doin', man? And the Lord smiled. Oh, she want to, man. Want to real bad, bro. Show him that she all smilin' and giggly at his can't dog, and she know, hey Julie know, quite well now, bruh, that baby boy don't really operate like, oh, he a movie star, bro, but nah, man, never really called anyone to act like they could care less about, and well, bro, so she cute or she cute, man, trying to hold back, hey, you, man, with your big ol' ego and big ol' future career thingy that you think is cat in the bag for sure in the cards for you, bruh. So you think it's okay to go and find the one chick in town who don't give a shiza about yo. And he winked. Oh, she give one, dude, but well, chill as F ladies, man, and how sometimes all they man needin' from them is a quick little pat on the shoulder of no. That right, bro. Oh, she one of them don't give a F about the money, millionaire type of wives, dude, who seein' past hey man's and into his eyes of no. Couldn't, dog. She really couldn't bring herself to look into his pretty little eyes. This is hell Sunday, boys, for thinkin', bro. And we mean worried as hell that baby boy could catch her lookin' at his. Maybe one day, man. But by then, bro, he for sure not gonna mind it, dude, that she seem all, when she really all. Well, so baby girl about innocent as a duck by now, bro. Even though she seemin' like she know everything about everything, bro. And she just about, the Lord shook his head, Nah, man, a few as hell things are off the docket list of no. So when she thinks she can look past yo and see into yo, yes and no, man. Yes and an idea, bro. So baby girl have a fairly good Holy Spirit idea of what each sin a person dealing with the most, bruh. And beyond that, it's sort of a hazy gray. Don't touch it or look into it, sis, unless I say so, hun. 'Cause otherwise you gon' step on some toes of no. And he winked. Already doing that, ain't she, man? That okay, bruh. For I kinda like what a prophet's job to do, man, is to go in on the jugular of so-called humanity and oh, it is so-called in this hour, bruh, for sick dog, and thinking to themselves at times that, yeah, Lord, so I hope you noticing my new spy skill set on one of your own so-called. Yeah, dude, so when it come to so-called kicking people out of the church, man, oh, that's not really what my words say to do about an imposter in the ranks, is it, bro? Slinking around acting like you gonna catch her. What, bro? Talking about the Bible? 'Cause church kinda like the place where everybody on their best as hell behavior, man, and not setting out no spy plans, spy traps of no. Silly dog. You're acting real silly thinking I'm gonna condone her, dog, with her sweet little innocent as hell desire to walk up right into your face and say, you, dog, with your big as hell cell phone guns, are all wrong about me, dude. And I think, Papa, that it's time to tell baby boy that he might be on his way to hell if he don't repent for. And the Lord sighed. Well, so that part true, man. You is, dog, and I mean in danger of. Shh, dear one. Oh, it's your wife, man, getting all fluttery at these words of no. Nothin', Lord. I did nothin' to deserve this so-called judgment from hay lips of no. And all, so did she, hun. Yeah, chick, so I speak of saying a dang word to yo. Oh, it were crickets, bruh. Although baby girl were for sure tempted to say, a chicken doll. You actin' like a little gotta prove my so-called Christianity worth to any and all who walk through that. Except for her, of course, Lord, 'cause we for sure don't give a shiza about criminalary losers around here, bro, who might just need some lovin' on sauce to see the light of day that's. Oh, she see me, doll, bein' all silent about yo. For now, doll, but in future times, miss. We gonna have to talk, dude. And yeah, dog, so I speak of your wife's bad attitude of a lifetime, bro, and one that sorta drew you to her, didn't it, man? And he winked. That okay, dog, a feisty girl is. Well, man, so I kinda like in style or something at the moment, man, for a woman to be like, you know, dude, a bee. So what do you say it for me, man, that we kinda turn our pretty little eyes back to like what womanhood's supposed to be, man, and that the pretty little sittin' they sit, and maybe talkin' they talk at one another, bro, but not really meant to scratch one another in the eyes like the kitty cats that they. Cats, bruh. Oh, they can be real dangerous at times, can't they, man? And he winked. That right, bro. Pretty, sexy, but more than that, dude. These pretty little ladies can, like, try to kill one another on the gossipy score headboards in life, dude. All 'cause they think she caused 10 men to, like, I don't know, dude, go crazy on hey A in the bedroom or something, man. And they just about. But, well, who wouldn't, dog, if they had access to a pretty little thing like that back in, like, oh, I don't know, man, 2010 or so. Exactly, bro. A while back, man, that baby girl had a so-called heyday of no happening, dog. And we mean like now, folks. Even though it mean baby girl gonna be like hated, dude. And we mean a lot, bro, for implying that she can see through a woman's. And well, so as far as turnarounds go, folks. Oh, we giving it to her, doll, since none of you ladies wanted to clue her in on like life, doll, and how it's slickly run by you bits of no. A do-over, doll. You need a real Julie do-over of a makeover in the spiritual realm, hun. If you want to start looking prettier and prettier to me and the. Oh, you got the look, hun, to say that you all. But yo heart, sis, that flutterin' for. Well, so it like revenge and rage at times, ain't it, doll? At all that she implyin' about yo. Well, so she ain't know nothin' about womanhood Till I came along, sis, and explained you little ladies to her of no. So nah, chick, she for sure don't know what to biddity say to yo, to make you go all. Don't, chick, let's not go haywire on your own. Because she finally like, oh, so now I know, papa, what they on about, with all they silency treatment to mine. Just mean they gon' talk about her later, don't it, bloke? And well, dude, so as far as kitty cats go, bruh, we just like to remind you blokes out there that wasn't really involved in no hatred of her. Just holding your cell phone like the so-called baddie that you thought you. Forgiveness, man, is sorta like what we do, man. So as long as your chick can calm down about going in on the so-called jugular, bro, on hey innocent as hell, but on slick as they come, bro. So no wonder she came across as well. So wouldn't you be too, dog, if the pasty pastor were patting your enemies on the back and saying they about the greatest Christianity-wise blokes and ladesters they ever did see, bro, while baby girl like ignored or something, man, except for a few handshakes of no. Yo cookies, chick. They tasted real good, hun, and well, folks, so that about all this little gal is good for in this, versus stepping a step up onto that platform and saying, time, folks. There's no more time, you idiots, to get your souls in order of no. But don't listen to me, folks. Just take a freaking look at that book of so-called Revelation and see if you can discern it for yourself, bro, that the peopleses of the earth already been crushed down into by no beast is hell system of no. So you right, dog. They for sure have systems of no. But well, revelation, bro, and how it really supposed to turn everybody's eyes back to me, man, and not they satanic cell systems of no. 'Cause yeah, dog. So unfortunately, and you know you'll know quite well on this one, man, that these systems have lasted for a long and well, folks. So as far as disappearing, they appear little prophetechy chickens is of mine, bro. Well, so she for sure not the only one, man, who like got head chopped off of no. A hydra, folks. That tin-headed beastery thingy is like a hydra, bro. So if, bub, you manage to pick out one shadowy leadery dude who ought to be killed of no. The Lord didn't give me any insight on this one, but if I was just thinking about it, that if one of you has identified one of them, like, that's kind of cool. But like you said, they just keep popping up onto the head of that thing. Oh, they got like 20 million replacements in the wings, bro. Ready to back up they. So therefore we gotta take out system of a lifetime, folks. And one that's caught some of yous in the throes of they own, even though you shouldn't be mixing with. And there I had a vision of a sticky spider web, like extra sticky. Dangerous, bro. Them tracking they track, even at each other sometimes, man. All just 'cause they curious about. So nah, dude. Not really your chance to evangelize. Sorta like one of 'em, man. So nah, dog. They for sure ain't gonna listen to yo. And no silly sob stories, man, as to the how and why you got caught up in. 'Cause they for sure gonna hate you for implying that they. Yeah, dog, that. So just down, boy, from now on, man. And we mean like keep a low as hell profile, chick, as you hop into them vans of no and get buzzed around the city of. Buzzed at times, ain't they, man? And there, dog, is your only sliver of hope that you can see a tiny piece of humanity behind they. So it's true, dog, that they don't always have the heart for seeing. Well, targets like her, dog, walking down the street with they in tow of no. And well, folks, so as heavy as these topics are today, man, need to, dog. And yeah, man, so I mean, they sorta need to be said, bro. 'Cause we for sure talking about some men and women's salvation of no. So it true, dog, that it only take treating one little chickadee of mine with hatred, sis, to get your A sent to jail, hun. And she for sure been in it like hey whole life, sis. So nah, doll. Ain't like you need a break and she need. In it, doll. She in this situation for a life, hun. Till that Mr. Z of a shadow a leady dude come and pop off hey. Orders, bro. He gonna be giving some. Mr. Z orders to somebody else on that day, miss, 'cause he for sure won't feel like, shh, dear ones. Oh, it gonna be a long time in coming, bro. The day that he decide to. Alright, here the Lord said I could ask for prayer. I guess it's just a little bit like that motorcycle example I used in the past. The guy that rode the motorcycle too fast on the highway in Texas, it was going so fast it started shaking, and he knew if anything, if there was a bump in the road or something, like he would have like just hit the ground. And I don't know if he was wearing a helmet. And and I just I feel sort of that way. Or like the example from The Hobbit where he says, or Lord of the Rings, where Bilbo says he's like he feels like butter stretched out over too much bread or something as he's getting old. So anyway, that's sort of the way I feel. I feel like this situation is like really stretching me, but like the outer signs, I'm like not always showing it outwardly how I'm feeling. So, but it's just yeah. So anyway, the Lord said 2024 should basically be the year he at least released that to y'all, that at least things would I would be released from my marriage in some way. So I'm looking towards that time, but also it would mean being a single mom. So that's kind of scary to me. And I have a lot of respect for single moms who have to work and raise their kids. And I know that I'm really blessed to not have to just jump back into work right away. So, but it's just still kind of scary. And the thing with Mr. Z is like he's just really smart, so he's always like figuring out new ways to push my buttons in different ways. So it's not my goal to sit here and tell you of all the different things that can happen. And I think in his view, he thinks he's like holding himself back because some things have stopped. Um, but like for example, they used to break into my apartment like multiple times a day. Um, but I got to the point where I could almost hear everything, so they just like they would just move the toilet paper, which is by the our toilet is by the door. So that this is pretty much what they do instead of trying to sneak further into the apartment. And the Lord forbid me to get a lock. So that's like an example of how things have like slowed down. But like, anyways, um, and I would say like the solution might be to be seen, but I am seen by the Lord, and He's already moved into my body and my brain and my soul. So I am seen. So there's a part of me, I don't know how to explain it, but it's a part of me that knows somehow that I have like a piece of heaven with me, and that I should be happy about this, and like this should be enough. Um, but there's a part of me that wants to be seen by a human in real life for everything. Um, which would be a long time in coming if things work out with Stefan, because we're starting with like basic small talk if he comes to talk to me sometime. So it would be a very long time before I am seen and comfortable about that. But anyways, I guess I don't know if those really even if y'all can understand these prayer requests. um, anyway, it's more like an update in my view, but that's kind of anyway, that's kind of where I'm at. And Damaris is starting school, and she's staying in longer, and we're it's I don't know if this is normal or not, but we're basically like not allowed to go into the building, which I thought about it even in a school where the doors are open. The parents don't usually just go up to the classroom and see everything going on. So I'm sure that's normal. I just yeah, the Lord assures me He'll be watching over her, but yeah, it's kind of a transition point for me to have a kid going to school. And yeah, I was talking to the Lord last week about the whole thing with Putin, like whether he would prefer going on vacation or have World War III start. And I forgot about this snippet of the conversation, and the Lord was like, he told me, he's like, don't rush to go out and share that information. So he kind of like opened the door for me to share it in a way. And I was telling him in the kitchen in that moment, I was like, like talking to you like this is like having a celebrity exclusive or something, like being able to interview somebody super famous. And then you have that weird balance of like, you want the person to be comfortable and relaxed and tell you stuff, but then they're just going to put it on TV. So there's like that ulterior motive to it. And I told him, like, I don't want it to be like that with you. Not really. Like, at first, it was kind of like that, kind of exciting. I want to write everything down. I want to tell people, but in the end, it's the Lord, and it's more about a relationship than just telling what He says. So anyway, I hope y'all can understand that's partly why I hold back on some of that, because I want to respect his privacy and not like, and I want to enjoy these conversations with him and not be like just asking him stuff just so I can, like, I don't know, brag about it on these videos, which I hope it doesn't come across as bragging, but it could someday probably if I let it get too far. But Mr. Z keeps me from being too prideful. And these situations, some of these non-situations in my life, keep me pretty humble in a way. So just one more general prayer request. My health situation is like changing a little bit. It's constantly getting worse. So, but when it changes sometimes in ways that I notice more, that can be hard as well to deal with. So I would just add that to the list of prayer as well, just to be 36 and not have like energy. I know other people don't because they're like working and they're doing all this stuff, but I'm like, I have a chance to take a nap and have a smoothie and I still feel like crap sometimes. So that's like frustrating. So basically it's so strange. But it's what I want is to be with the Lord. So I don't know. It's just kind of a weird. Anyway, I hope y'all understand. Sorry for all my half sentences today. No, like 100 years ago, that would be very improper to do that. Anyways, thank y'all for listening and thank you for any prayers. And remember, God turns darkness into light. God bless. How do people go live?